Guys, it's Jerome from Pioneer Chrysler, and what I have for you today is our brand new 2015 Ram Sport. Now what's different about this is the Blackout edition. So it's a very limited edition, very few made for Canada, and it's very, very nice. So to start things off, you have your 20-inch wheels which are blacked out, of course, because it is a Blackout Ram, which does match the paint for your brilliant black pearl color. Now the nice thing about this paint is you'll see that it has a little bit of a blue metallic flake to it. A couple things is it shines really nice in the sunlight, but two, it's actually going to prevent surface scratches. With a matte black, you're going to see every little thing with this. It's a lot easier to keep clean, less scratches, things like that. Over here, obviously everything is blacked out for the Blackout edition. Every single part of the truck, even if you look in the interior, the leather is black. Every single part of this is black. It gives it a really nice, mean, tough look. Obviously for this, we have our vented seats, so on those hot days in a black vehicle, it's going to be nice and cool. And you can actually set the settings in the vehicle so that when you do the auto start, everything will come on cool. So the air conditioning, your cooled seats, everything is cool inside the vehicle rather than being extremely hot on a hot day. And obviously the back as well, again, everything is blacked out, nice and cool. You do have a little bit of storage if you want to put some drinks in there or anything else. They are waterproof, so you don't have to worry about getting that dirty, and they do come right out as well. And then with the Blackout edition, you actually do get the floor mats with that as well. We have our 5.7 liter MDS Hemi. So what that means is multi-displacement, so we can shut off some of the cylinders to get better fuel economy. But with this engine, one of the best things Ram ever put out, coupled with our 8-speed transmission, you're going to get amazing fuel economy, tons of power, be able to tow whatever you want. If you just want to go back and forth and you're commuting from work, this is still going to get you the fuel economy, almost somewhat the newer cars are getting right now. If you want to stick in two-wheel drive, you can. You can see everything is nicely insulated and wrapped. There's no loose wires hanging around. With if you look at a lot of our competition, there are a lot of wires hanging around, and then it's also not accessible. Here, everything's easily accessible. You can get to the alternator, you can get to the starter, you take off the filter, and everything's right there for you. Great, guys. Okay, so inside the vehicle, guys, we do have quite a lot of options here, but they're actually very easy to use and they're placed very nicely. So, you know, your 150 plug-in, vented seats as well as heated seats, and your heated steering wheel. One of the things I love about Ram is their tow haul mode right here. So rather than having to set a bunch of things and worrying about how everything's going to go when you're carrying a load, you press that button and pretty much the truck takes over from there. It knows exactly what to do, and keeping the trailer straight behind you. Really, everything you see here for your controls, you can also do on the screen from either climate or under your controls. Your heated vented seats, your auto dimming mirror, your radio, FM, AM, and Sirius satellite radio. And then obviously as well, your navigation, really easy. If you want to go somewhere, you just go, it's asking you where do you want to go, where to, by place, by name. You'll find it very easily in a really easy heads-up display. And over here for your lock, you don't have to turn a knob, you don't have to wrench on anything. It's very simple, just press a button and it's actually going to switch over to one of those modes. So really easy that way. And then your 8-speed transmission. As well, on your steering wheel, everything is right where you need it to be. I can control which gear I'm in right from up here rather than having to play with the shifter and put in the wrong gear. Cruise control is nice and accessible. And then my Bluetooth as well as my voice recognition, I can tell the car what to do. And then from these buttons here, I can actually control my center display. So things like how many engine hours are on the car, to tire pressure settings, everything that you need to know about the vehicle is right up front. Fuel economy, you can set if you're going on a trip. And then if your trailer brake's connected, you know, it's going to detect the weight from behind you, exactly what's going on back there with the brake controller. Everything is all done digitally right in front of you. There's no more levers, no more messing around with things and, you know, putting the wrong gear, doing something. And again, the truck won't put itself in a position of something that it can't do. So it won't gear down into a gear it shouldn't be in. Up top, we have our garage door opener. You can open up your rear sliding window, and then you have your sunroof right there. And then obviously, again, your auto dimming mirror. So when light hits that, it's automatically going to turn off. And then all of that comes packaged in with your Alpine sound system. So if you like music and you like things to be a little bit louder, that's definitely going to help.